Hello, Jasmine here from LVL UP Consulting with this week's project management tip of the week. And the last few tips have been all about people in your project team and getting the best out of them. And today is in a similar vein. It's all about working with different personalities in your project management team. Because let's face it, we're not all the same. We all have different strengths and weaknesses. And as I've mentioned in my last videos, different motivators and maybe demotivators as well. But the very first tip I've got with working with different personalities is to reflect on yourself. Scary, but that's the very first thing you need to do. Understand what are your personality traits, what are your weaknesses and your strengths, and particularly when it does come to maybe some areas where you could improve, that's where you could lean on your other team members to see how they could fill that gap for you. So how do you work with different personalities? You need to have a really good listening ear to understand what are those personal traits that people have. You need to observe people doing their work and understand what is it about them that makes them very good at their project job and where potentially there are some development opportunities. And then once you've looked at yourself, looked at your team, you can then, in your own mind, I wouldn't do this as a group activity, but plot everyone's different personalities and where there might be tasks that are better suited to some members of your project team and some that are suited to others. And once you've got all of that known and that knowledge on the table, then you can really work on your culture and being in sync and having that higher collaboration in your project team. But knowledge is power all the time, but particularly when you are working with people. So understand people's different personalities traits, understand how those traits work in with the broader team and with yourself, and then put a plan and action in place so that everybody can thrive in what they do best. That is my project management tip for this week. I will see you next week with another one.